So how do they rub along this time? Goodison growls, Everton engulfed in angst, Liverpool simply motoring right now, but derbies do have their own context, and as you understand, Jim Beglin, you just never know. Sadio Mane kept it from Coleman, flag has stayed down despite Evertonian protestation. Here's Robertson, and here is Jordan Henderson. That is a beautiful finish. Fabulous control from the Liverpool skipper, who beats the badge and dances. It feels the way a derby should. Goodison under lights, special, relish it while we have it. One back by Thiago, shifted hurriedly by Henderson for Mo Salah, who's in on goal here for Liverpool, and Salah scores, of course he does. Liverpool are rampant, just too hot to handle. They are fearsomely fast, and Everton just cannot stay with them. They have come here and they have meant it, and extraordinarily there are already some Evertonians leaving the ground. Richarlison has delivered here for Tamori Gray! Everton have an interest! Maybe, just maybe, the derby is on again. Coleman caught on it by Salah, and Salah is off and running now. Catch him if you can! Mo Salah! Brilliant! There is no catching him. The man is electric. Seamus Coleman has nowhere to hide. Horrible. Mo Salah in a category all by himself. And that Evertonian hope rekindled and then re-extinguished. Robertson, Jota twisting, Diogo Jota, oh, belting goal. What a fabulous hit from a near prohibitive angle. Diogo Jota, hotter and hotter. And it's Liverpool's. Beyond all reasonable doubt, it is Liverpool's. And Evertonians are on their heels and heading home. Hear that. Hear that. Liverpool anything but neighbourly. Benitez burnt by the club that once warmed him. It ends at Goodison the way it so often has in the past, with Liverpool on top. Everton 1, Liverpool 4. When it comes to match management, they are right at the top of the class. Chelsea corner in by Alonso, terrific header, and Chelsea lead courtesy of Thiago Silva. Firm and sure. And the European champions lead on territory where they love to triumph. Tottenham territory. Kovacic. Conte. N'Golo Conte, deflection, goal! Eric Dyer hangs his head. N'Golo Conte raises his arms and is embraced. Credit one, debit the other. Little matter, the Blue Boys are in charge. You would choose to defend a 2-goal lead for your life. It would very probably be Chelsea. Timo Werner from wide. Werner, and Rudiger scores! Chelsea to the very top. And we're just in mid-September. They are the full package, this Chelsea team. And they've ripped up the London derby. The Blues are the business. Chelsea just took charge, and they share the Premier League leadership 5 games in. Boy, they look good. What a difference that man has made. Chelsea, so prevalent, so preeminent. Well, it is that wonderful time of the year. The Premier League just keeps on coming at you. The stylists of the East End, the fashionistas of the West End. It's a football match on trend. Each has chasers at their tail. Andy Townsend, it feels important, doesn't it?
Certainly does.
Mount once more with greater depth. Thiago Silva has found the net, and Chelsea lead in the East End. Big leap from the Rolls-Royce Brazilian, and the Premier League leaders are in front again. Chelsea have dug themselves a hole and dived into it. Talk about self-inflicted harm.
Incredible.
Manuel Lanzini with conviction. And East meets West again. Another premium goal to his name against premium opponents. Kept from Sofal. Ziyech, he's seen Mason Mount. Mason Mount! Oh, wonderful! How smart is that one? A simply gorgeous cushion volley from Mason Mount. And from nowhere, Chelsea are back in front. So check. Turned up towards Antonio. It's a foul. And boy, the speed one in! Boy, he's caught that pure! What a lovely hit! And West Ham are level again. And the place is bouncing again. And the Moyes boys are at it again. Last quarter of an hour. This can go any way. Masuaku. Masuaku! Oh, it's got him! And West Ham are 3.5 minutes away from a steal!
Unbelievable.
How has that happened? Let me tell you, for those of you around the world who don't understand the dynamic of this fixture, there is not much sweeter in the life of a West Ham fan than a victory over Chelsea. This is one of those that really matters. This is a people's game. They will be bubbling about this one for weeks and months to come. Hammer time! They feel this. Moyes boys bubbling. Quite how it happens needn't worry him for now. It did happen. West Ham 3. The lead is for now, but only for now. Chelsea 2. And from either side of the most uncompromising sporting conflict, uncompromising human unanimity, we remember once more how united Liverpool should sound. Firmino and Salah and Naby Keita! And Liverpool lead promptly on the turf of the enemy. The crazy corner is the Scouse corner. Seeking out Jota. Maguire's lost it to Keita. And Keita's moved it on for Alexander-Arnold. And Jota has scored. Harry Maguire's misery. Manchester United's collective misery. Diogo Jota's joy. It's a way back for Solskjaer now. Firmino, Salah. Firmino, this is delightful. Jota and Salah. And here comes Naby Keita. Liverpool have 3. It's Mo. Mo making merry at the Stretford end. Liverpool, beyond their wildest, happiest fantasy, are ripping up United on their own turf.
I mean, this is a nightmare for the home side.
Firmino. Robertson fiddled it through for Jota. And there's Mo Salah. It is 4. It is 4 for Liverpool at Old Trafford. It's astonishing. For United, it is horrifying. It gets no worse than this. Given the context of the game, given the history of the game, given the meaning of the game, it is almost beyond cognizance. And the thing is, Salah's hungry for more. Henderson nicked it. Jota's one way, Salah's the other. He's on an Old Trafford hat-trick here, Mo Salah. And he captures the moment. The man is extraordinary. The match is extraordinary. The scoreline is extraordinary. That picture will be framed and kept forever by Liverpool fans all over the world. Another Mo Salah hat-trick. And this one at the expense of Manchester United at Manchester United. Oh my word. The headlines get darker and darker. Liverpool's ultimate fantasy, United's utter humiliation. Barely digestible, barely comprehensible. A scoreline not just for a day, a scoreline for a generation. A scoreline for a lifetime, for the history of English football. Salah. Oh, they've manoeuvred the ball beautifully here, Liverpool. And Salah's off and running. And Mane's ahead of him. It is Sadio Mane! Liverpool steal the lead! A disbelieving cop roar! It's a very, very good goal. And it is a goal of vast significance, potentially. Gabriel Jesus and Phil Foden. That is a super finish. And it has silenced the cop. He rises to this occasion every time. And now the Blue Boys are jumping up and down.
Well, I think he's been Manchester City's best player.
Jones, Salah, escape Cancelo. Oh, it's brilliant from Mo Salah. And still, Salah, oh, sensational! Absolutely sensational! Stellar! A goal to dream of! How has that man managed that? A blur of brilliance. That is PlayStation football. It's ridiculous. You cannot do that without a joystick. That's a lovely ball. Foden. Walker stepped over it. De Bruyne! Another gem of a goal in a gem of a game. And how pumped is he? 2 each. It's becoming an epic.
Oh, give me this every week.
Magic. What a magic football match. An embrace of mutual respect. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent. In the end, from a neutral perspective, you can only say thank you. What a treat. Liverpool 2, Manchester City 2. So seconds away, gloves off, let them rip into each other again. Andy Townsend, this will be a horrible one to lose. Teasing Reguilon. And goes Smith Rowe! And the Gunners fire first! That's a lovely return ball for Emile Smith Rowe, who's got acreage to run into here, Smith Rowe. And support from Aubameyang! Arsenal have their boot on the Tottenham throat! A ferocious counter-attack. A splendid, splendid Arsenal goal. Arsenal folk are tempted to believe they are tasting a little bit of paradise. They have Spurs where they want them.
What crisis! Incredible, isn't it, this game?
It is. Bukayo Saka. Kane came sliding in. Saka kept going, and Arsenal lead Spurs 3-0. This place is flying. This is pinch-me-I'm dreaming territory for Arsenal folk. 3-0, barely half an hour in. In the North London derby, what does win probability mean? Nothing is probable, all things are possible. It's a Gunners' glory day in North London. Mikel Arteta is pumped. And Arsenal are flying like they've rarely flown in recent traumatic years. A win over the enemy and a thumping win, and Arsenal are smiling again, and this place is bouncing again in the evening sunshine. So don't even pretend to know what happens next. Leave aside logic, abandon all reason, forget form, lose yourself for an hour or two in Manchester's mayhem. Whatever will be, will be. Rodri. Cancelo, own goal! Ugly own goal, Eric Bailly. United survived once, not twice. Nasty, nasty moment for the Ivorian, playing his first Premier League game of the season against the parochial enemy and scoring for them. Poor guy, that'll hurt. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva was tiptoeing round the back and has squeezed it in. And right on the cusp of half-time, De Gea, hitherto brilliantly impeccable, has been somehow outwitted by little Bernardo Silva, who appeared almost unnoticed to his dismay. And truth be told, it's the least that City merit. And Manchester United have a nasty hill to climb on their own turf again. He's boss. He is boss. Same city, different galaxies. Manchester City's stars twinkled whilst Manchester United's hid behind Manchester's grey clouds. United are a long, long way behind. It is United 0, City 2 in the Manchester rain. Kovacic, Lukaku. Kovacic is space ahead of Reece James here. James, Lukaku! True blue inside 15 minutes of his second debut. Mind you, didn't have to be Europe's hottest property to finish from there. Oh, beautifully done by Havertz. Now Alonso. Lukaku let it roll. Mount rolled it on. It's Reece James. It's 2-0 Chelsea. That's a super smooth goal. Just beautiful ball manoeuvrement. Well, Chelsea feel they have bought goals, guaranteed goals, and has Arsenal's crowd, originally smiling, now growling. Chirpy Chelsea. The new boys back and scoring goals immediately. Romelu Lukaku, great strength. It's Chelsea's derby day, courtesy in no small measure of the contribution from Romelu Lukaku. And the final score in North London is Arsenal still without a point, 0. Chelsea with maximum 6, 2. And so it seems the race pace is set, and now as the hard yards of autumn impose themselves, the jostling and jousting for prominence truly begins. And lifted away by Bruno Fernandes and taken on by Jadon Sancho, who has the penalty area in the company of Rashford but scores himself. Manchester United have stolen the lead at the bridge. Jorginho has nowhere to hide. Chelsea don't know where to look.
What a big goal that is in this game. Massive moment.
He's taken some big ones, this boy. This, in a Premier League context, is right up there. Jorginho, so calm, so calm. And Chelsea have parity back. And there's a quarter of the game to play, and it's right on edge. Oh, he's flattened it high. Antonio Rudiger with possibly the last kick of the game. So we'll call that quits. What a fascinating narrative. What a terrific contest in its own way. And it ends Chelsea 1, Manchester United 1.